this on a weekly basis. DEI is something we must have.
Happy DEI Thursday, Primetime's favorite day of the week. In honor of Reverend Al Sharpton, we're bringing you the best stories about diversity, equity, and inclusion. First up, the Miss Maryland USA Beauty Pageant crowned their winner over the weekend. Sorry, ladies, the crown went to an Asian man.
The first runner-up is
That was Bailey Ann Kennedy, who was born a Cambodian baby boy before immigrating here and getting a sex change. Miss Maryland USA says, quote, "We see Bailey's win as a win for everyone who dreamed the impossible dream." Impossible. We told you about how Biden spent nearly $8 billion and only built 7 EV charging stations. Now we're finding out why. White House insiders are blaming DEI. Biden's DEI regulations for government contractors are huge roadblocks. Construction can't start until the builders prove they're inclusive. They have to host block parties in minority communities with interpreters in case nobody speaks English. And they have to hire minority subcontractors to do all the work. Good luck finding a black electrician in Maine. Mountain View High School was pumped to hear their new senior gift would be a massive mural of Thor, representing their thunder mascot. But the school's equity office canceled it because Thor's racist. According to one student, the school's equity office said Thor wasn't a woman and is a white supremacist. And the image should be more inclusive. No DEI Thursday is complete without a primetime victory, of course. Trans swimmer Leah Thomas will not be participating in the Summer Olympics. Thomas lost a legal battle that he hoped would overturn a policy that bans athletes who have been through male puberty from competing in the female category. Sorry, Leah. You can try again in 4 years. Let's bring in author of the Saad Truth about happiness and is on Fox Nation's anti-Semitism in America. Out today. That's sad. All right. When you hear how preposterous some of these DEI items are, what goes through your mind?
Well, of course, I live within the ecosystem of academia, so none of this surprises me. I've been warning against this for 2 decades. But just to make you feel better down there in the United States, we're even crazier in Canada. Let me give you a few examples to add to your DEI Thursday lineup. So at my university, our 5-year strategic plan posits that we must now all indigenize and decolonize our curriculum. So it doesn't matter what you're teaching. You could be teaching pure mathematics or neuroscience or Shakespeare. You need to decolonize and indigenize that. Second example, on May 17th, you'll be happy to hear, Jesse, that we held a symposium on menstrual equity because it turns out that menstruation is a human right. I didn't know that women were forbidden to menstruate in Canada, but apparently we need to have a symposium. And third quick example, University of Waterloo is searching for a chaired professor in artificial intelligence. They have to be either gender fluid, non-binary, or whatever the third, or two-spirit.
Two-spirit.
So consider yourself lucky in the U.S. You haven't reached the level of lunacy that we have in Canada.
Well, I'm enjoying the Canadian DEI edition on DEI Thursday very much. That's menstruation, a human right that I don't need, and because I can be a little bit of a complainer, Dad. When you process some of these things, what do you think the end goal is, besides screwing around with everybody else? What do you think is really motivating it?
Right. So look, postmodernism, I call it the granddaddy of all parasitic ideas because it purports that there are no objective truths. So it's a form of intellectual terrorism. It's a form of orgiastic nihilism, right? Up is down, slavery is freedom, men are women. And so it's a way to liberate ourselves from the pesky shackles of reality. It's grotesque, it needs to end, and we need to return to a commitment to reason, logic, and science.
It's like modern art. I don't understand it. It changes all the rules. It makes no sense, but people think it's amazing.
Exactly.
All right,
Exactly.
happy DEI Thursday to our Canadian friends. And catch Gad's new Fox Nation special, Anti-Semitism in America. It's available now.